The day before our final exam, our teacher told us that to get an A, all we had to do was nothing. The instructions are simple, he continued. Tomorrow you'll walk in, sit down, and stay in your seat doing nothing for 1 hour. Do that, and you'll pass this ethics class. Stand up for any reason, and you fail. We looked around. There had to be a catch. The next day, we walked in and sat down. There weren't any pens or papers. For the first 10 minutes, we sat in silence, wondering if this was really happening. Mr. Rogers just read his book and didn't even look at us. Then 15 minutes and the door opened. Sophie walked in late. She'd joined us earlier this year and rarely ever came into class. Mr. Rogers slammed his book shut. "You're late." He walked toward her. Sophie froze. "My mom was just—" "I don't care about your mom," Mr. Rogers snapped, interrupting her. "Now sit down. Maybe if you sit for long enough, you'll actually amount to something." Sophie walked to her desk with her head low. Nobody said a word. 5 minutes later, Mr. Rogers walked to Sophie's desk with her manuscript. He leaned over her. "I just read your file again. D's and F's across the board. What's your excuse? You cut yourself last year?" The energy in the air shifted at once. Sophie teared up, but Mr. Rogers kept going. He held Sophie's transcript up for the class to see. "This is what a failure and a cheater looks like. Missing my class, then conveniently showing up for the exam." A kid yelled out, "This was unnecessary." Mr. Rogers responded that if he wants to help her, he can. "But you'll lose your grade." The kid stayed seated. Mr. Rogers leaned back over and continued verbally assaulting Sophie, calling her stupid, insulting her home life, and telling Sophie her mom wishes she was never born. By now, Sophie was sobbing, and when Mr. Rogers slammed his hands on her desk and told her to stop crying, she just slid off her chair onto the floor. He stood over her and grabbed her arm, yanking her up. Then he let go, and she dropped back to the floor. "Somebody should do something," a girl whispered through tears. "Not me. I need this grade," the kid next to her said without looking up. Sophie was hyperventilating on the floor, and Mr. Rogers walked back to his desk to read like she wasn't even there. The only sound in the entire room were Sophie's sobs. That's when a girl named Mary stood up. She walked to Sophie, knelt down, and wrapped her arms around her. She helped her to her feet and wiped Sophie's tears. Mr. Rogers looked up. "You just failed my exam." Mary looked right at him. "Then fail me. You're all pathetic anyway." She walked Sophie out, and the door slammed behind them. We sat in silence for the remaining 30 minutes. When the bell rang, nobody moved. Mr. Rogers walked to the front. "Sophie wasn't real," he looked at us. "She was a theater student I'd paid to be here. He told us everything he said to her today was scripted and she was fine. And then he dropped the bomb. Mary was the only one who passed. Because this was ethics class, and sometimes you need to break a rule to help someone in need."